Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen and friends, the World Trade Organization is integral to the multilateral system and to advancing economic progress. Over the past 30 years, the WTO has worked to ensure a level playing field in global trade that is free, predictable, and governed by a rules-based system. Currently, more than 80% of global trade takes place under the WTO rules-based system. However, imbalances persist. The inclusivity promised by the multilateral system and by the Doha Development Round has not materialized for many. Developing countries that account for most of the WTO's membership remain locked into the lower end of global value chains. Commodity dependence further exposes these economies to price volatility and to macroeconomic disruption. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we witnessed the inability of the system to deliver a credible outcome. Across the globe, the constraints and potential overreach of the rules are limiting access to key policy tools that are required to promote sustainable development. South Africa reaffirms its support for the reform initiative that is being spearheaded by the Director General of the WTO. We must redouble our efforts to ensure that trade supports development. WTO rules must facilitate structural transformation that integrates developing countries into the global trade. Governments must be afforded the requisite policy space to enable them to be more responsive to their domestic challenges, and trade rules must be recalibrated to provide policy space for developing countries to industrialize. Friends, the 30th anniversary of the establishment of the WTO takes place in challenging and uncertain times. We're seeing unilateral and protectionist measures being implemented by some advanced economies that are outside the agreed upon multilateral framework. It is incumbent on all of us to ensure that the multilateral trading system is strengthened and not weakened, or we risk the encroachment of a global trade regime that is based on power dynamics. The WTO is called upon to assert its role in ensuring that global trade works for all. WTO reform must be development-centric. Consensus-based decision-making in the WTO must remain paramount for all of us. We look forward to the 14th Ministerial Conference of the WTO in Cameroon in 2026, which in many ways will be an opportunity to define a clear path on reform. As South Africa, we wish the WTO well on its anniversary. Working together as the international community, let us continue in our efforts to build a global trading system that is inclusive, equitable, and that truly serves the needs of all nations, thereby leaving no nations behind.